Joined in the studio by none other than legendary Scott Cam.
Oh, thank you. What an introduction.
Wow.
Well,
Yeah, that's
it's all
pretty
true.
good.
It's all true.
This season of the block looks fantastic. I love the building that they're working in. It's brilliant. So what is it? It's an old what?
It's an old picture theatre.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah, right.
Duck's House. And it's got some great history too. Charlie Chaplin walked the red carpet of the Ducks Picture Theatre in 1930 for a premiere of his silent movie.
Well, that's
Yeah,
Wow.
right.
It's unbelievable.
That
So
is.
you're gonna have to incorporate that into one of the challenges or something, eh?
Well, we've sort of, we haven't done the Charlie Chaplin thing or anything like that, but we've got lots of different challenges happening.
Yeah.
And we've gutted the building, left the facade, taken the roof off and punched out. Coming up out of the building is 4 New York loft-style apartments, 3
Love
stories,
those.
with rooftop terraces. There's like an indoor pool.
How many bedrooms?
That would be amazing.
It's amazing.
It's 3x3, isn't it? Three bedroom, 3 bathrooms.
Yeah, 2. There's it depends. Some have done different things, but
Yeah.
3 bedrooms and rooftop terrace, massive size with outdoor kitchens. It's
So the
incredible building.
The pool thing is they'll have to work communally for that, I guess. And,
They've got to build that as well. I'll throw that on there.
well, that's easy, isn't it? Just a fiberglass kidney-shaped pool.
yeah, that's right. Craner in, 300 mil of paving around the outside, and you're done.
Scotty, how did you get this building itself? Because I would have thought with the history behind it, to be able to purchase something like that wouldn't be easy.
Yeah, well, look, it had a number of lives after the picture theatre, and the last one was Michael Gudinski had his office at Mushroom Records.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah, right.
So it was sort of it had been moved on from a theatre for many years, so it had lost its heritage value internally, but the outside we've kept all the facade of the whole thing. So it was for sale. We bought it, and and I'm sure a lot of people in Melbourne, if they've got big buildings or things like that, they're ringing us up every second day.
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Come and buy my building.
So did you get it for a steal or did you have to pay a bit for
Oh,
it?
we generally don't send in any Channel 9 people. We send in a guy that doesn't let anyone know that it's the block.
That's what it's
so
for,
we don't
yeah.
have to pay overs. But we paid fair market rate for it.
Yeah.
So
It
in
was
the-
quite a few bob.
In the past, we're used to seeing the block where they have to basically renovate an existing property. So this, it's really starting from scratch. Is that easier or harder?
Well, look, it is a little because there's no demo involved, so
Yes.
the demolition's not there. But then when they arrived, we had a portal steel frame, which is creating the structure of the building that we're doing, but no walls and no ceilings and no roof. So they had to move into it too, and no dividing walls either. So it's just a big open plan.
So they're living in a
Really?
shed,
Living.
basically.
Yeah, and we said that's your corner and that's your corner, and that will become your apartment one day when you build it. But so we had to give them some tents to live in because it was, we started in October.
Yeah.
And it was a bit chilly at that time in Melbourne, so they had tents and blow-up mattresses and Primus cookers.
Yeah.
it's-
And a big, like an esky full of like camp food and stuff like that.
So that motivates them to get it done faster, I suppose.
yeah, first, as soon as you build a bedroom, you can move into it.
And it's good for the viewers as well because you like to see contestants get tormented. which
Yes,
is great.
we like to see them suffer.
But then we got some of our favourites who would be thinking, why did I sign up for this again
Yeah,
after
that's
not
right.
getting any sleep the times before? Now I'm sleeping in the open in a tent.
Yeah. Well, it was great because they thought it was an all-stars setup and the others, the new guys, thought it was a regular block. So we kept them totally in the dark. So when they arrived, they had
find
no
out.
idea what was going on and they went inside and the shoulders went down. It was terrific. Just what we wanted to get the shoulders to drop.
Well, an intimidating group is Elisa and Lysandra because last year you guys basically said they could start their own design business in bathrooms and stuff. Did they take that on?
Well, look, they have got their own line of stuff, and they are doing designs and all that sort of jazz, and they're under enormous pressure now because they've said they want to do this for a living.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now they've been scrutinised again. So it makes for terrific telly. The wicked evil stepsisters, as I like to call them.
We've got a lot of our listeners that are renovating in their homes and stuff, and
Yeah.
one common thread is it's taking them bloody forever to do
Yes,
it. What
yes.
could you do in a weekend to your property? Could you put an extension
your own?
on?
On my own.
What could
on
you
a
do?
weekend? Oh, look, no. I mean, I'm quick, but I'm not that quick. But I have been doing it for a long time. I think that what have I done recently? I built an outdoor kitchen in a weekend at
Beautiful.
my house.
How much painting could you
Beautiful.
get done in a weekend?
I'd rather get a tooth pulled than paint. I get a painter in.
Yeah,
Because we've
right.
got a
I hate
hallway
painting.
that's really...
Well, that should take
neat.
you about 2 hours.
2 hours.
It's a really long hallway with high ceilings.
And you have to think about it for a while.
Yeah. Put some drop sheets down. Do all the cutting in quickly. Roll it.
Yeah.
We can't decide on
away,
Cut it in
colour.
again. Roll it. Done. Have a beer.
As a builder, is your place never done? Do you always see something that you can improve, or are you set? You've done your place?
There's always something to change or improve. But a few years ago, I built my bride a brand new house, from start to finish. Knocked the old house down.
Yeah.
Because we were planning on doing that, so I bulldozed it and had a block of land there and built a brand new spanking house that she's got no list anymore. It's all done.
How long before the list starts, do you reckon?
It's all good. It's brand new. She loves
Because
it.
you do everything up to code properly.
Yeah, 2008 we finished that, so she's happy as Larry. And for all the ladies listening out there, I built her a walk-in wardrobe the size of a master bedroom.
Oh, there you go. That's the great way to start.
Yeah.
You know
It's
the
got
way to a
like
woman's
30
heart.
drawers in it.
The amount of girls that have just fainted and driven off the road right now is
Just
unbelievable.
imagine.
It's got 30 odd drawers, probably about 15 metres of hanging space.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
a cracker. It is a cracker.
Scotty.
Yeah, it's big too. It's like twice the size of this studio.
It is not. Get a scan of the studio right now, please, and show how big this. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, well, see, I built the house, and
why not?
The top floor is ours, and so we had a lot of room up there. So I just cordoned off a whole section as a robe for the boss.
Why not?
You are a smart
That'll
man.
get you in every
Yeah.
time.
All right. Well, we can't wait for the block fans versus faves. Yeah.
Well, if last year is anything to go by, this one's going to be a killer.
Go through the roof.
Yeah.
Monday night, 7:30 on Channel 9, of course. Thanks for talking to us, Scotty.
Thank you,
Scotty.
guys.
Thanks, mate.